I'd say that disc golf can be summed up in a few words such as dexterity, endurance, and a lot of luck.
My name is Brian Mintock. I'm from Central Illinois, and I'm going to college right now, but I try to play disc golf on the weekends whenever I have spare time. I first found out about disc golf when I was in high school. A buddy of mine, he did a speech on disc golf, so it was kind of intriguing, and then I decided to go out and try one weekend, so he took me out, and I've been hooked ever since. Disc golf is like regular golf in the fact that when you hit balls and then you hit the balls again from wherever they lie on the ground. And in disc golf, it's the same type of situation where when you throw discs, wherever they land, you throw again until you get towards the hole or target in the case of disc golf. There are different types of discs you throw depending on what kind of situation you're in. When you first start off at the tee pad, you have drivers, which are more aerodynamically designed to go farther in the air when you throw them. And then there's mid-range discs where they don't go quite as far and they're shaped a little differently to more float towards the target. And then you also have putters, which are meant to, for extremely short distance, to putt into the target for the finishing of the hole. There are a lot of beginners who, when they first start playing disc golf, use frisbees, so they call it frisbee golf instead of the correct name of disc golf, because actually frisbee is a brand name, whereas we just call them discs because there's several different kinds of disc golf discs, like a Nova or Discraft, to name a few. But yeah, some people just call it frisbee golf, or in a lot of cases they just nickname it frolf for a short name.
Two of the biggest obstacles in disc golf, I'd have to say, would be the wind factor and how dense the trees are, because both of those pose a problem. And whereas if it's thick woods, there's not much wind, or if there's not much trees, then there's a lot of wind. So one or the other is always come into play. So it just kind of depends on the weather, but I like a lot of forested areas the most.
I have lost several discs throughout my time playing disc golf. Most are in the water that's too deep to go retrieve it, or sometimes there's very thick forested areas. I currently have several discs. My bag contains about 20 to 25 different discs I use on a regular basis, with varieties in drivers and mid-range and putters. Disc golf discs are relatively inexpensive, especially for beginners. Most discs range from about $9 to $10 for beginner discs. They usually just need a driver or a putter, whereas the professional disc golf discs are more along the price range of anywhere from $15 to $20 a piece. There is a professional level. I currently play in the amateur level, but there's also an advanced division and professional division for those who've been playing years longer than I have. Disc golf has two types of tournaments that a lot of people play in. There's the professional ones, sanctioned by the Professional Disc Golf Association, also known as the PDGA. And then there's also friendly weekend tournaments where people chip in a couple bucks just to play for fun against each other every weekend at their local course. And I've participated in both, and they both have their enjoyments, especially the professional tournaments. Those are a lot of fun because everyone's just there to play disc golf and have fun. This is the tee sign for hole number 6 at Gordon Barnett Park, which happens to be the hole where I got my first hole-in-one ever in my life. And here we see that there's the two tee pads, the pro tee pad and the amateur tee pad, designated by the colors, which you can see here. And then here are the 3 pin placements, or target placements, which happens to be the shortest one here is where I got my first hole-in-one from the amateur pad, which you can see color coordination right here was 248 feet. And as tradition goes, whoever witnessed the hole-in-one signs the disc of the hole-in-one disc here. I happen to label it with all the information of that particular day, and the 2 people that witnessed my hole-in-one also signed the disc. My personal best score would be a 2 under par at my home course, which is a regular 9-hole course, as opposed to most courses are 18 holes. I played 2 rounds of 9 holes there. Alright, here's the 18th hole, the island hole. I normally don't play this hole because of all the water. I don't tend to like to lose my discs, but I'm going to attempt to throw over the water today because I'm feeling kind of lucky. So we'll see how this goes. Well, I guess today's not a good day. The wind caught that one in the end, so better luck next time.
Get Donnie here, and it says trash right next to him. Oh, I bet.
I'm wearing a director's hat, but I'm not a director. I'm a member of a DGA in my own mind. I don't even like directing.